It's like the news. Like they always seem like they're talking about something like
something before the podcast.
Yeah,
or before
we're busy.
The newscast starts.
We got things to do.
And then like the music kicks in, and then like
Like
that.
That's perfect.
And then everybody knows it's time for business.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me get my papers together.
Right. Okay. Shit. I think I'm just gonna wing it this time.
Yeah.
Alright, this is 2 bastards and a martini glass.
So it's nice to have. Beautiful.
Okay. So what do we have on the roster?
Well, I have a couple of jokes.
Okay.
Would you like to hear?
Yeah, let's go.
How do you put a black woman in her place?
How?
Replace her sheets with Velcro. That one was off the top of the dome. No Google. yeah.
That's pretty dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like
I think
she
that's
is.
a good enough to start it out on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay, I just told this joke earlier. And I was sober when I told it earlier, but now I'm high, so I feel like I can tell it even better. Okay, so
you're on medicine. You're taking your
yes,
medicine.
I'm medicated.
Perfect. So it'll be good night then.
Oh, always. And it's always a good night.
As long as the martini glass is present.
Yeah. As long as you got a martini glass and a Mickey's and you know.
A little bit of green corn.
Green,
as the Amish
that's
would
new?
say.
Yeah, okay. Is that from Amish Mafia?
Yes. Sadly it is.
What are we going to do? A review?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could do a review. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
I wasn't going to tell a joke. I was stalling because I forgot it. But I remember now. Okay, so there's 2 Irish guys.
Right.
In a bar. William and Edward. Right?
Okay.
They're sitting in the pub. And William turns to Edward, all faded drunk, and says, "Edward, you see that road out there?"
That's a good accent.
Thank you. And William says, "Oh, aye." He says, "Edward, I built that road with my own bare hands. Stone by stone. But do they call me William the Bricklayer?" He says, No, William, they don't.
Oh, no.
He says, "And you see that bridge? The bridge that we cross every day." That was a little shaky on the accent. I got kind of down under.
A little bit of a Jack Sparrow in there, I would say.
Yeah, maybe. I lost my train of thought.
That's good.
I feel like this is good. We'll just cut it together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he says that bridge. I built that bridge with me on bare hands. But do they call me William the Bridge Builder? And Edward says, No, they don't. And William says, this pub that we're sitting in, this very pub where we come and we get our pints, I built this pub with me on bare hands. But do they call me William the Mason? He says, No, William, they don't. And William sighs and he takes a sip of his Guinness. And under his breath he says, "You fuck one sheep and you're branded for life."
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's
Why is the Irish guy gotta fuck a sheep?
Well, apparently...
Because the Montana guy wasn't there.
Yeah, well... I mean, Montana's just America's Ireland.
There you are. There you have it.
There you have it.
Soak that shit in for a little bit.
All you Montanans. I was there recently.
Oh,
I
yeah?
bought some Everclear. You know what's interesting about Montana is the bar is the liquor store.
Ooh, shit.
So you can just buy bottles at the bar,
You might as well
have
be
drinks.
there while you're going.
have drinks,
Yeah.
and then shake, right?
Yeah.
So we
Go home with
you
what
know,
you need.
we got some Everclear, and we got some Hennessy for the road. Actually, it wasn't Hennessy. It was cheap. It was only like a $10. It wasn't a fifth, but like a pint. You know what I'm saying? With some
Two
Coke.
gulps.
With some Coke and a big gulp. You know?
I thought you meant cocaine. I was gonna say I'm in.
Oh.
But either way.
Medical cocaine?
Either way, medical. It's new actually. You got to vote on that.
Do you feel
to
depressed?
approve
Do you feel depressed all the time?
it.
Feel
Yeah.
lethargic?
Yes. That as well.
It sounds like you're a prime candidate for medical cocaine.
Perfect. I need my white card.
My white
My
card.
snow card.
My
Perfect.
snowboard.
Yeah.
Cut it with a snowboard.
Shit. One sniff of this and you will be snowboarding. Like Bono.
Piece of shit.
Such a piece of shit. He's number 2. Will always be number deuce.
So, we're gonna do a review.
Yeah. You name the title, and we will review the fuck out of it.
Okay. Well, we were talking about Castaway earlier.
Oh yeah, that's right. That fucking piece of shit movie.
Okay, explain to me why you don't like it. Like, what about it? you
Okay,
don't like?
for one, it's Tom Hanks. Okay, enough said.
Okay.
It's Tom Hanks.
Okay.
You know, The Terminal. Do I need to name off any other shitty movies?
Philadelphia.
Okay.
He's
You
in
can
there.
go all night.
I mean, Forrest Gump
Next
was good, but he
20
played a retard.
Yeah, it's kind of like Training Day with Denzel. You did good when you were a bad guy. You know, he's black. You gotta be a bad
Yeah.
guy. You're the dark.
And he's funny looking,
Right.
so he's got to be retarded to
Yeah.
play a good part.
There you go.
No,
Did
okay,
you
I
see
get
that
the logic.
fade job too.
Yes.
That was like Radio
What?
cut his hair. You remember Radio?
Yes. This feels like it's getting other movies mixed up in it.
Yeah, I know.
But
We're
Castaway,
going back to the 90s.
you don't like? Okay, so you don't like Tom Hanks.
Yes. Okay, that's one. For two, why is the guy talking to a fucking volleyball?
Okay.
Yeah, come on. Really. That's just fucking weird. And for three, his bitch left him in the end. So obviously, that resorts back to, you know, she wasn't satisfied in the beginning.
Fair enough. Fair point.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe he was only sailing half-mast. I don't know what the problem is, but at the end of the day,
what he was sailing with.
Well,
It was
yeah.
some bullshit.
There you are.
He was sailing with an outhouse.
Only a guy like that would put himself in a position like that. That girl was waiting for him to get casted away, so
Okay.
she could fuck his brother or whoever.
Do you think
it was.
that she
His
like?
dad,
do you
I
think that there's like a subplot in there where she like sends the wrong coordinates to the plane or something, and it makes it fly through the storm?
Honestly,
so that
that's
he's
the
gone.
lost episodes. Those behind the scenes.
Castaway 2.
Exactly.
The
You
other
can make a
side.
whole nother thing out of that. That's a
Right,
porno
right.
too. You know,
That's
like,
important.
you know. Without the, I mean, you could do him in the volleyball, but I would rather
Right.
a
Right.
tree.
He said him in the volleyball.
I've really gotten into tree sex lately, actually. I don't know what
I know
it is,
some people who
but-
hug trees.
Yeah, I hump trees.
Okay, so you're like
Try
hardcore
that.
for the
A little
environment.
bit. Just a little bit. I would say medium.
Medium core.
If it was supposed to be a color, it would probably be orange, not red. I wouldn't say red, but not blue either, you know?
Like plaid orange? With like
Yeah.
some brown in there?
Yeah. 70s disco
Okay.
pinstripe
Ugly.
type deal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I got it. I feel you. She has some shoes that look like that. That's how I know.
Perfect.
What?
That's the move.
Your ugly ass
Those
shoes.
fucking hideous shoes.
That's fucked up.
No, I bought them. Okay, I have them. It's happening.
She's gonna bring out the shoes. I don't know why. It's not gonna change the fact.
No
Like,
idea.
that's just
Can be recorded.
everybody already knows they're ugly.
I forgot what I was even talking about.
You was talking about
I had to have
Castaway.
them because they're hideous.
Horrible movie. Why'd
Okay.
you even remind me?
Okay, listen.
Oh, not
I just
that
want
orange.
like no, not these.
I'm talking about going
What
further.
Not these. Your Vans.
Oh, those are Converse, and they're
Oh.
like baby puke plaid.
There you go.
Yeah.
Baby puke.
I don't
Would
have
that be
those
those different kinds
Threat
of
level
baby
baby
puke?
puke.
Like,
Oh, okay.
like baby puke greens and browns and shit browns. Like all
Okay.
anything
Okay.
that comes out of a baby, all the color variations
Mix
are
it up.
in this plaid. Yeah. They're hanging.
I would
That's a
say
nice
then I
patina.
agree.
That's a
I
nice
would,
fucking
if you
not
make
a
it in
patina,
orange.
palette.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would if you
Yeah.
make that in orange, then yes.
It's kind
if
of
you get
artistic.
orange, then
Yeah,
that's the
it's
color
orange.
that we're at.
It's mostly
They're
orange.
brown. They're
That's
brown. There's
not-
orange in it.
I feel like they're orange.
Like maybe baby had
I
some
feel
bad
like-
carrots or something.
I feel like Halloween had sex with Thanksgiving and then came on her shoes.
Yes. That is that.
I agree. I concur.
That was just straight off the top right now.
That was good.
That was incredible.
That was the best.
My communications teacher says I am a wordsmith. I was like, cool.
Now all we gotta do is threaten her.
Yeah. No, it's a guy. He looks like Mr. Rogers.
Well, we can make him feel like a girl and stalk him and threaten him. I'm down with that if you would like to do that. If we want to, like, you know, I don't know, take pictures. I'm going to be a private investigator anyway, so
Right.
I've already got to stalk people just for... I have to stalk people, I think, for 150 hours internship.
A week.
So, yeah, possibly.
Man,
And that's not counting
okay.
hobby time.
This is a preview of future episodes. We will go into the exploits of Private Eye.
Yes.
And
AKA the stalker. Stalking you.
alright.
Fucking stalk you, bitch!
Look at that fucking
Yeah,
shit.
that's peeking out.
Yeah, it is. That's gonna bust your fucking eardrum out. Your eardrum just got raped.
They can't even hear
Hope
you.
you liked it.
They can't even hear you anymore.
It's like a flashbang.
Yeah.
You just got flash raped in your ear. So you're welcome.
So tell me why Castaway. Tell me what would you have done to make it better?
Okay. Well, in Tom Hanks. Okay, and this is just going off the head.
Okay.
In replacement of Tom Hanks, I would put Billy Bob Thornton in his place.
Okay.
But,
Okay, that's an interesting choice.
Okay, and I'm not talking about sober because I know what you're
Not
thinking.
sober?
He's gonna have to be sober. No, because he was floating on a cooler all the way there. There's no boat. Just a cooler.
But he was
full
there
of
for
beer.
3 years.
It's a pretty big cooler,
It's a
man.
big-ass
Like, you know, it's probably one of the
Okay.
biggest coolers you've ever seen.
Okay. So drunk Billy Bob Thornton in
Yes.
place of
When
Tom
this,
Hanks.
he has some coke on him too, because
Okay.
it's in the bag. It didn't get wet. It was in the
Okay.
pocket.
Was
fat
it like
brick.
a kilo?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was about
A couple
two,
kilo-
It was
like, was
two
it a-
bricks.
Maybe instead of working for FedEx, Billy Bob Thornton is drug smuggler,
Yes,
and he just has a
kind of
plane
like
full of
homegrown.
cocaine. He has a
It's
plane full
another
of
movie.
I haven't seen that one.
You'll see it later.
All right, we'll review it.
Yeah,
Don't even
we
trip.
will. Remember this.
It's gonna be reviewed like this too.
Yes,
It's gonna be
Yeah.
extra, very long, very drawn out. Pretty funny though.
People will be scared too as well,
Yes.
because there's horror in
That
that.
yeah.
Horror.
Bitch!
Speaking of which, later on we will interview. Oh, we should have interviewed that hooker down there and asked her why she was.
Man, okay, so this is gonna
You'll
be
see it.
posted. This is gonna be posted to the Facebook. We witnessed a hooker in her native habitat, changing it's so rare to see this. she was changing into warmer clothes behind a
It's gonna be
dumpster.
a cold night.
I don't think that's
It's
what happened.
it's. You don't think that's what happened?
Not at all. I think that, there's that shop there, so we can't see the full entrance to the alley, right?
You think?
Mind you,
Oh,
she
you
got
think-
dropped off in an alley. I think dude kicked the bitch out of his car so fast that she didn't have a chance to put her clothes back on.
That's an even rarer. Okay, I don't know if you
A
guys.
failed attempt.
I don't know if
at
you guys can hear
prostitution.
this. No, she prostituted. She prostituted.
Oh,
She
yeah,
just did her
yeah.
job, and then he sent her on her way
Before she
was
dress.
ready.
Oh, that's
That
not cool.
or
But
she
see,
was
look.
underage.
But see, look,
He
this
was a
little
mean
bitch.
John then.
He was a fair. See, this is the problem with prostitution. This is prostitution. This is a problem with prostitution nowadays. Is
Okay.
People fucking get attached.
Right.
You get attached to. She's paying. This is a business.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And I recently was watching George Carlin, and he explained it rather eloquently. Like, fucking is legal, selling things is legal.
Yeah.
How come selling fucking isn't legal?
Because they have to establish tax on the pussy. That's what it is.
What do you think the percentage is?
I don't know. What do you want to pay on?
13?
13?
13%?
I think that you should raise it.
That comes
that's
from
where my downloads at.
straight from the vagina.
I need a nickel.
So my
And a
other
penny.
theory though
Okay.
is that she's underage and she was dressed for the job. She was in uniform,
Right.
but now she has to go home to her parents, which live in the shitty neighborhood in which she hooks, right?
Right.
So she was putting on
Oh, like regular clothes?
regular clothes to go home to mommy and daddy.
We're gonna
Or-
delve deeper into this issue. We're gonna take a commercial break. Phones have to be answered. You know, we got shit to do.
Look at that! The Hendersons are getting a new fence.
Ah, who cares? They're swingers.
I want a new fence.
We just got one 2 years ago after your parents were killed.
I want a new fence. That's it. We're never having sex again. Need a home loan fast? At the American Bank of Los Santos, we'll help you get the debt you need to make life easier. We'll show you how to look richer and be poorer. Your home is your equity. What exactly are you saving it for? You need to impress people fast, not in 20 years. It's only a risk if you get into money troubles or the economy changes, which doesn't seem likely. We know living in the suburbs is a constant competition, where you're defined by your lawn and your siding. Call American Bank of Los Santos when you need to add a rec room addition with a jungle swing or a jacuzzi for 8. Now that the kids have moved out and have drug problems of their own, maybe it's time to install a luxury marble wet bar so you can get drunk in private. American Bank of Los Santos. Dreams take money. Why worry about tomorrow if you look inadequate today?
I love my husband more than anything.
Which is why I was surprised to find her sleeping with the teenager next door.
Now I take each day one day at a time. I didn't know what I had till it was almost gone. Now I'm faithful and haven't terminated a pregnancy in over a year. I stopped obsessing about my weight. Now there's just more of me to love. They say America's fatter than ever, but when you're number one, it's time to celebrate. And why not celebrate with cake every day? Celebrate cake.
He's a bigger pothead than you and me put together. He smokes all fucking day long, constantly.
I don't know.
I mean, when I go out or whatever, I smoke, you know, like when I shit. I could smoke right now. We constantly smoke, but
Constant.
yeah, you know. But I mean, he doesn't do anything without smoking a blunt. He smokes blunts back to back all day long. He ate a piece of that, and he said he was gone. Outer space.
Well, hopefully it works for me. I just took a little. I just ate a little corner of it,
Yeah,
but
it's better
I'm
to
smoking
test it.
already anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we clocked it at 2:11.
To
Okay, welcome back.
my favorite friend.
Yes, we're back from our break, our day and a half long break. You guys don't know that because this is pre-recorded.
Yeah, you don't know anything. You know
Nah.
nothing.
You will at the end of this. By the way, that's the commencement of the Bastards.
Yes.
It's like the opening bell for the stock market.
Yeah. Or like a 9-round fight.
Yeah, yeah. That's what we are a 9-round fight in your ear.
And we're going the distance. That's for sure. Oh, that's
Just
where
let
we
you
promo
beat up
for
on us.
Viagra. You know?
Sponsor. Oh yeah, okay, look, so anytime we like say something like that, say sponsor.
Sponsored
I
by,
guess
by the
that's how it
way,
goes.
sponsored by
Are we going
Viagra.
through the rules and etiquette of podcasts during the podcast?
This is this is the inaugural episode, so I feel like going through the rules and regulations. The foremost of which is that there's no rules or regulations.
Which, by the way, we're sponsored by Mickey's.
Yes.
Fine malt liquor.
Fine malt liquor. And RC Cola. That's actually my name.
How does it taste?
It's delicious. Oh, it's delicious. Way better than Pepsi. Way better than Coke. Way better than
Everything's
Shasta.
better than Coke.
I do like Shasta, by the way. I just like the name. It makes me feel good.
That's funny because I
It's
know
party
somebody
in
named
mouth.
Shasta.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I wonder if she's a party in your mouth.
Oh. That would be my ex-coworker.
So, okay, so we were gonna do a fucking review of Castaway. We were like halfway through it, but I feel like we should cast away from that because I've just recently been informed about FEMA death camps. I'm fucking scared shitless.
especially you have to say death in that, so
Yeah,
it's inevitable.
it's like just think like the worst possible place. Like think of like if you could like round up all the cats
Okay.
on the face of the continent.
That's a lot of cats.
You know what I mean? All
Just
the
stray
fucking
cats or pets too?
All the cats, and you put them on trains with shackles and shit, and you fucking cart them off to wherever you want. Put them in the oven. You know, you can put like.
Are we gonna?
You
How
can
big
kinda
is
go
the
crazy.
oven gonna be? Like,
I
is it gonna
mean,
be a super oven? Like
I'm thinking
from
like Jew
Sears,
size.
Or... Okay.
Jew size at least.
I mean, I feel like some of the listeners might not know what Jew size is.
Everybody knows what a Jew size is.
Are we talking about
We're
the
like-
nose though? Or...
Okay, we're talking about the Holocaust. We're making fun of the Holocaust,
Oh, that's not good.
but it's
Demon
funny
Doug,
though.
Come get
It's
some
funny. I promise. It's funny. Anyways, we're not really making fun of the Holocaust. I'm just comparing it
The future Holocaust.
to to what's happening with FEMA.
That would be
Apparently,
much
I don't
funnier.
know. Like I don't know about this shit. But apparently, there's fucking trains, and they just transport you to camps and shit. And the fucking I was like, you was talking about the mailbox dots.
Yes.
And I seen an article
The
about
colored
that shit.
stickers.
I seen an article about that shit, and you
That's
said
not
nobody.
racist. I'm just saying they're colored. If I was gonna be racist, I would say they were nigger stickers.
Or
But
spit
actually, do you
stickers.
know, this is a little
Spook.
off topic, but do you know what a nigger sticker is?
A nigger sticker?
Yeah. Could
There's
you?
such a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, they would sharpen wooden oak tree sticks.
Like switch.
Yes. But they would more like well, have you ever been camping and you've roasted marshmallows over the fire? It
No,
was
no,
kind
I
of like
gotcha.
that. So are the nigger stickers gonna be there in the trains to make sure the cats are?
Yes.
Yeah, but they'll have tasers on the end.
Yeah.
All right.
Cattle prods.
That sounds good.
That'd be like cat prods.
Yeah. Yes.
For sure.
All right.
For sure.
I kind of like where we're going with this. This is good. All right. My bad. Proceed.
Okay. So, get them on the trains, you get them to where the designated places. Calico's over here, you know what I'm saying? Siamese over there. And then you just basically, like, the end result is the oven, but you're going to work them to death first.
Right. You gotta
Like,
get
something
done.
out of them, yeah. How
I
else are
agree.
you gonna pay for all these death camps?
Yeah.
And then you gotta get something out of them, and then the end result is the oven. But in between the work and the oven, free reign,
Well, not
whatever you want.
necessarily.
What do you mean?
I mean, you still have to take into consideration the re-education facility for
Well, I would say that is just
Re-
the front. That's what we want
That's what.
you to believe.
That sounds like a re-education facility. Sounds like concentration camp.
like a
to me.
fancy word to.
I mean, it is a fancy word for
Yes.
concentration camp.
I don't think
However,
they're gonna re-educate. I
if
think
you're
they're
a
just
good
gonna.
sheep, I mean, if one good sheep, you can manipulate other sheep.
Fair point. Okay, so the evil cats that you don't like, like the snitch cats
Yeah.
that are gonna fucking rat out all
Like
the
Samuel
other
L.
cats.
Jackson and Django.
Yes,
He could be
he's
the butler
Samuel L.
cat.
Jackson and Django.
He's got to say motherfuck at least 16 times when he's hitting. Because, side note, we will do the review on Snakes on a Plane later on, but I waited 45 minutes for him to say motherfucker just
Right.
once.
Did you know that? When he was in episode 1, his lightsaber said "bad motherfucker" on the side of it?
No way.
Yeah, they was talking to a grip, like they were doing an interview of, some random kid on the set or whatever, and he was like, yeah, Mr. Jackson, he told me to go get his lightsaber, and I was like, which one is it? And he was like, the one that says "bad motherfucker" on it. And sure enough, it said "bad motherfucker" on it.
Do you remember when Bad Motherfucker was first his? You remember
Talking
what
about
movie?
Pulp Fiction, right?
Before that. Oh, was that the wallet?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was in Jackie Brown, too.
I don't know.
You seen Jackie
Maybe.
Brown?
I haven't seen Jackie Brown.
Have you
Pulp
seen
Fiction
Jackie
is
Brown
like
in
my
Spokane,
religion,
Jackie
though.
Brown?
Yeah, she's 11 feet tall.
Yeah. She's out there
That's
at
Spokane, that
Oofest
place that we
dunking on
don't
cats.
live. That's Spokane, that place that we don't live.
Yeah. Well, we
The
went
far
there
reaches.
for Hoop Fest in summertime.
Yeah, it was to the far reaches in the south.
Yeah. There's lots of niggers there and spics.
Yeah. They can jump real high.
Wops. Chinks.
Oh shit, excuse me. So, okay.
That was for you, America, and half of Canada.
So, you fucking file out all the snitch cats,
Right.
all the Samuel L. Jackson cats, and the regular cats, and you find, like, the regular cats are free reign.
They're in Gen Pop.
They're in Gen Pop.
Right.
The special cats bring you more cats.
yeah.
So-
Those are our Smurfs.
Yeah.
They go out,
Yeah.
get what we need. bring it back.
It's your Smurfette, basically.
Yes.
So
They don't have to be blue either.
and then at the end, you just
Bring
put them
them
all
on
in the
the
ovens,
oven.
and then, like, you know what I'm saying, put them in Tupperware containers and bury them or whatever.
Well, I'm kind of thinking in the future where everyone's going to be poor, no food, everyone's going to be hungry, so oven,
okay.
cat, Chinese people, you have a meal.
That makes so
You
much
know?
fucking sense. It's
Did I just
insane.
break it down?
That makes so much sense. It's insane to me right now.
Yeah. We got to go to commercial because that just blew my mind.
Okay, so yeah, we'll be back, and it's not gonna take us 2 days this time.
I love my kids more than anything.
Which is why Mom keeps me clinically obese, so I won't run away.
That's where Cake comes in. My sister's son got to 18 and just ran away. She was brokenhearted. Now me and little Joshua celebrate every day with Cake. He's my number one, and he knows it. Now he's not running anywhere. Why not celebrate with Cake every day? Celebrate Cake. If only the world was less like this,
I could use a smoke.
Hey, put that out!
and more like this.
I could use a smoke.
You murderer! I might have children one day!
Smoking kills, unless you kill first. If you're around a smoker, you will die. Smokers may look relaxed and like they're having fun. Don't believe it. Vote yes on Proposition 421. Let's outlaw smoking everywhere, even in people's homes, and allow honest citizens to legally kill anyone who smokes. Let's live in a world without smokers. Prohibition works. Let's prove it. Let's move up the food chain. It's time to smoke the smokers. Vote yes on Proposition 421.